Hi everyone, and welcome to today's run. So we're about 4 weeks on now from the South Downs 100 miler, and I thought it was about time that I picked up the camera again just to let you guys know how recovery's been going since the race, and tell you about some new pieces of kit that I've been testing out over the last couple of weeks. And then I thought it'd be good to go over all the future racing events that I've already got in the calendar for the rest of this year. So before we get into all of that though, plan for today, it's the weekend long run. So I'm on my way along the North Downs way to Box Hill this morning, and then we're going to peel off the top of Box Hill, head down, and then try and pick up the Greensand way, and I'm going to make like a little loop. So I'll follow that back towards Leaf Hill, up and over that, and then back along towards Newlands Corner. So yeah, it should be quite a decent distance long run today, with quite a bit of elevation thrown in as well because of those two big climbs. So that's the run for today then. First up on the agenda, obviously the recovery from the 100 miler. I'm pleased to say it's gone really well. I took the week off after the race with no running, but obviously did quite a bit of walking because of work and whatnot. So yeah, a lot of active recovery, just kept the legs moving, flush out all the aches and pains, and yeah, went really well. And then the following week after that, back into training really. So I guess the training in the build up for the 100 miler was really good, and it was enough to not only get me a decent result on the day, but also help me recover after the race. So yeah, really pleased with the recovery from that 100 miler, really good. So with all that said, I'm going to crack on with this run now, get myself over to Box Hill, and then we'll talk about some new pieces of kit that I've been testing over the last couple of weeks. So here we go. All right, here we are, ascending the Box Hill steps. Always a pleasure, never a chore. But I thought it'd be a good time now to go over these new bits of kit that I've been testing then. So first up, you probably would have noticed this new race vest that I've got on here. So if you follow me over on Instagram, you would have seen some little bits of footage about it already. But yes, this is the X8 18 litre from Instinct. So yeah, I've been using this now for the last 2 weeks on all of my long runs and stuff. And yeah, so far, a really great piece of kit. Obviously, with it being 18 litres, it's got quite a substantial capacity to it. So a lot more than the average Joe would need in a race pack. But yeah, I think this thing would make a fantastic multi-day, or maybe even like a spine bag. So yeah, as I say, I've been testing it out, and hopefully I'll be putting a review of this up not in the near future. So yeah, I'll really put it through its paces, test it both fully packed and pretty empty, and yeah, let you know what works and what doesn't. So keep an eye out for that in the not too distant future. So next up on the new bits of kit is some new footwear. Down there, they are the Topo Ultraventure 3. So I've been using these for about nearly 4 weeks now, since the race, and amazing shoe. Really comfy, just like a slipper. So Topo, similar to Ultra, always have the wide toe box, and it's the first time I've actually had a shoe that's got as much space as this does up front, but the comfort from it, amazing. So yeah, I've been testing these and super impressed. The cushioning underneath, really cushioned, nice and soft, and yeah, going down hills in these is a real joy. The space in the toe box combined with that cushioning gets rid of that, sometimes that horrible sort of toes jabbing into the front of the shoe feel that you get in other trainers. So these things are now my recovery and long run shoes for sure. Absolutely fantastic. They're definitely not speed demons. I don't think you can put a load of pace into them, because the cushioning does sort of, you know, not give a lot back. It's very dampening rather than being super responsive. So yeah, for those long miles when your feet and legs are a bit trashed, these are the ones to look after your legs. So yeah, I mean, in terms of reviews for this shoe, I'm not sure whether I'll put one out, but if you want to hear a little bit more detail about it, let me know in the comments. I'm sure I can put something together. But as you know, I'm not a shoe tuber, so yeah, I'm sure there's people out there that have done or will do a better job of a review of a shoe than me. But if you want it direct from the horse's mouth, let me know, because I think I've done about 250 plus kilometers in them since I've had them. So yeah, they've been well used, so I've got a good grip on how they perform and what they're about. So as I say, if you want to see that review, let me know, and I'm sure I could sort something out for that as well. Anyway, all the kit out of the way, let's get to the top of this hill and then attack the rest of the course, and I'll let you know in a bit about the events and races for the rest of the year. Woo! Okay, so here we go, climbing Leaf Hill now, and yeah, it's really starting to warm up. Whew. But let's talk about these races then. So it's kind of good that I'm currently on the Greensand Way, because there's a lot of Greensand Way action coming in the second half of this year. So before we hit the Greensand Way though, we do have a few other events taking place. The first of which is going to be the Surrey Half Kids race. So I'm going to be running that again with Zachary, and I think that's on the 8th of September. So there's a bit of a gap between now and then, but that's the first thing that I've got in the calendar coming up next. Following on from that, I'll be helping out at my favourite event of all time, the Sheer 42k. So this year is the 10th anniversary of the Sheer 42k, so it's a bit of a special one. So yeah, they're going all out to make this the biggest and best race ever. I mean, they're already fantastic, but this year is going to be extra special. So instead of opting to run one of the races myself, I thought I'd put myself down on the volunteer list. So I'll probably be marking a bit of the course the day before the races, and then yeah, I'll be helping out on the day. I'll maybe do an aid station, I might be around at the finish area, but yeah, I'll be doing something to help those guys make that race extra special. So really looking forward to that. And then after that, we've got another ultra, so a 50 miler, which is going to be the Triple Trail 50, which is taking place down in Kent. It's a Embrace Ultra event, so again that's going to be taking in part of the Greensand Way and sort of the latter stages of the North Downs Way over towards sort of Detling and that, and it starts and finishes at Bluebell Hill, and it's a loop course. So yeah, we've got that. I think that's on the 21st of September, so the weekend after the Sheer 42k. And then rolling forward into October, we've got the well, I suppose it's in a way it's the main event of 2024, and that is going to be the Greensand Way 100. So yeah, once again we'll be visiting this hill on that day, and yeah, 100 miles from Ham Street to Hazelmere, raising money for Cancer Research UK. So we've got that on the 26th of October. But in between now and then, there'll be plenty of other things that I'll try and squeeze in. Obviously with the Greensand Way, I want to try and get out and explore as much of their course as possible on that. So me and Danielle will probably be going and heading over towards Kent and doing a couple of recce runs through there, maybe in around August. So looking forward to getting out and exploring some of that course. But yeah, that's about it. If there is any other races or events that you'd like me to take a look at that I can maybe squeeze into the diary, do drop them down in the comments and I'll check those out. But for now, I'm going to leave you guys here up on Leaf Hill, and I'm going to head home. So yeah, I'll put the stats up, total stats for today's run, but yeah, it's going to be a good one. Anyway, I'm heading home now. Thanks everyone for checking out this video. If you liked today's video, please press the like button, and if you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing for more running videos like this. So that's it, take care, stay safe, and I'll see you all in another video. Peace.